In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how I made this starting 11 graphic, so let's not keep you waiting any longer, and I'll break down how this was made. What I'm going to do is start at the very bottom, and I'm going to walk you through this process. As you can see, I've got a team image of the club, and what I've done is I've put this to 7% opacity, then chucked a black and white layer over the top of it, and obviously put this onto overlay, so it blends into the background a little bit more than it already does. Then what I did is I got one of the assets from the logo, which is the 3 bells, which is a flower, and then I put this into the background. Then I put a shape over the top of that, then put a little bit of a triangle with an outer glow effect, and what I did is I got rid of the triangle in the background, because if I didn't get rid of it, it would be coming behind our graphic, and we obviously didn't want that. Then with my cutout image here, what I've done is I've put a camera raw filter onto him, which is just increasing the exposure, increasing the clarity, putting the texture up, and then obviously putting an outer glow effect onto our background. I decreased our exposure, just because obviously image was looking a little bit too light. Then I put a color lookup layer on top of that. Then using my gradient tool, which was black to transparent, put a little bit of a gradient up from the bottom. Then just using a normal rectangular outline shape tool, which is what I did, is all I put is a rectangle around the side, got rid of our fill, put a stroke on it, and put our pixels to 2. Then just using my hard brush tool, I brushed away the sides I wanted to get rid of. I continued with this kind of triangle effect around the sides, and then played around with a bit of stroke and kind of fill effect to create this kind of triangle outline effect. I put a rectangle in the bottom right corner for our subs box. What I did here is I overlaid 2 paper layers and then put an image of what was previously in the background. Using the text Dharma Gothic E bold and then Dharma Gothic E regular, what I did is just put our subs box in and our players list. Then what I did is I'll put our names in, and then obviously for this font I used Dharma Gothic E bold, which is the subsidiary from this one. Played around with our colors, then put the obviously starting XI top in the left corner. I chucked the cup competition logo in the top right corner. Put a kind of textures kind of effect over the top, this grain like effect. Put a curves layer over it so it wasn't too dark. Then I put an exposure layer over the top, just so we're getting a little bit more lightness back into our graphic. Put a color lookup layer over the top, I think this one was 3 strip, and then finished off with an exposure burst, just to brighten the entire image up. So this was just a short little breakdown video. If you've unlocked the PSD for this, feel free to use it, and yeah, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, comment what you want to see next. See ya.